The familiar click of the key in the lock once sparked warmth in my chest, but now it echoed like a hollow drum through our fractured home. It was Thursday evening, and Clara swept in from her supposed girls' night, her presence bold in a striking emerald dress that demanded attention, a stark shift from her usual understated palette. She paused in the hallway, a deliberate pose meant to draw my gaze. From the living room, book in hand, I caught every detail, the way the fabric clung to her, the gleam of new earrings, the calculated tilt of her smile. It was all a performance, polished and precise. I wasn't blind to the signs. The late nights, the hushed calls she took in the bathroom, the way her attention drifted when I spoke. I knew she wasn't with friends. That dress, vibrant and unapologetic, was a banner of her betrayal, waved without regard for the vows we'd shared. I forced my eyes back to my book, feigning focus. For weeks, I'd been collecting proof, phone logs, timestamps from her grocery runs, even trailing her to a sleek downtown hotel where she met Derek, a slick tech entrepreneur with a smug grin and thinning hair. I'd been patient, methodical, a predator biding time for the strike. Clara glided into the living room, her perfume sharp and unfamiliar, a scent that didn't belong to us. "Hey, love," she murmured, brushing a cool kiss against my cheek, her lips like a stranger's. "Hey," I replied, voice steady, eyes fixed on the page. This was the prelude to the end. I'd make sure she felt the weight of her choices. Excusing myself, I slipped into the bathroom, heart pounding but hands calm. On the mirror, in bold marker, I'd written, "I know about Derek." I stepped back, the marker clattering to the floor. I wanted to see her face when the truth hit, to watch her mask shatter. Returning to the living room, I sank onto the couch, pretending to watch a basketball game I didn't care about. Clara shot me a puzzled glance before heading to the bathroom. Her sharp gasp sliced the air, raw and jagged. From the corner of my eye, I saw her face collapse, eyes wide, lips trembling, her usual poise unraveling. She stared at the mirror like it might bite. Slowly, she returned, voice quivering. "What's this?" she whispered. "Looks like words on a mirror," I said, playing dumb. She tried to rally, her voice sharp. "This is absurd. Who's Derek?" Her lie was bold, desperate. I leaned back, cold as stone. "Funny you ask. He's probably nursing a bruised ego right now." I'd confronted Derek earlier, catching him in the hotel lounge. Our talk started civil but ended with my fist meeting his jaw, his tailored suit crumpled, his arrogance cracked. It felt right. Clara's face drained of color. "What did you do?" she breathed, horrified. I stood, looming over her. "Let's just say Derek's learned not to cross me." Her eyes darted, panic rising. "You can't do this," she stammered. "Oh, I can, Clara, and I will." I pulled out my phone, showing her the evidence. Photos of her and Derek in the hotel bar, her hand on his, her laugh a sound I no longer knew. I'd recorded her too, capturing her mocking my job, my old truck, our life. Her betrayal was laid bare. "I can explain," she faltered. "No need." I cut in, voice flat. "You chose a cheap fling over everything we had. I thought you had better taste." I slid a manila envelope across the coffee table, its thud breaking the silence. "Divorce papers," I said. "Talk to my lawyer. You're out by Sunday." Her gaze flicked between me and the envelope, her breaths ragged, tears spilling. She sobbed, a raw, broken sound. "Please, I'm sorry. Please forgive me." I gave her nothing but silence. Macy wasn't an option. Turning, I walked to the guest room and shut the door, her cries trailing behind me, meaningless. The weekend was a haze of packing and her whispered pleas, which I ignored. Clara moved through the house like a shadow, her emerald dress discarded in a heap. She reached for me, but I turned away, her touch unwelcome. I'd erased her from my heart. By Sunday evening, I watched from the porch as she drove off in a U-Haul, her face a mess of tears and smudged mascara, a far cry from the woman I'd once loved. She paused, staring at me, but I stood firm, arms crossed, until she vanished down the street, taking her lies with her. Inside, the house was still, empty. Not happy, not yet. The wound was deep, the pain raw. But I was free, free from her deceit, her web of betrayal. In the bathroom, the mirror's message lingered. I smiled faintly. This was my space now, my life. I'd clean the marker, clean my heart, and rebuild. The future was mine alone.